Morning and happy Friday to you. I'm so glad you are here for our fifth day of guitar class. So happy you joined us again. Today, we're going to have some fun. We're going to do some review of the things we've learned through the week. And believe it or not, we're going to learn a few new chords and a new song, a song that is very useful. It can be used so many times throughout the year. And so I want to get that out for you and you'll impress everyone. So just a little spiel of who we are. I'm Christine from McKee Music Therapy. Make sure you click subscribe, turn on that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our videos. We're always adding new things to our channel, new classes. We have playlists by goal area. If you have somebody that's working on speech, motor skills, cognitive skills, if somebody has Parkinson's, if you have a child with apraxia or autism, following directions, motor skills, speech, all those wonderful things. And we also have our playlists for our classes, our ukulele class, our piano keyboard class, our early childhood music and movement class, now our guitar class, and any other classes that we decide to put on as well will be on their own playlist. Follow us on Facebook at McKee Music Therapy, and you will see our announcements there as well. We're also going to do a giveaway starting today. So you're going to want to go on Facebook after the class. I'm going to post it right after the class. So give me about 5 minutes. The scheduling post thing wasn't working. So I'm going to have to just do it live and it'll take me a few minutes to post it. And so then maybe you can win. I'm going to grab it here off the other guitar. We are going to be doing a giveaway for a capo, and it also comes with some picks as well. But anyways, that's our spiel. If you have somebody in a long-term care facility, a memory care unit, please reach out. We're trying to support those people with music therapy-based video sessions during this stay-at-home time. We are in California. We have had a lot of quarantine and having to stay in our houses. So if you're interested in music therapy, our website is McKeemusictherapy.com. There's a contact us page. We're always happy to help you obtain services for you or your loved one, your parent, your spouse, your child, your friend, your aunt, your uncle. We've seen it all in over 20 years. So reach out to us either there or on Facebook. If your child is on an IEP at school, we are also a related service that can provide services under IEPs. Anyways, on to guitar. This week, we have learned the D chord, which is the red dots on my guitar. I'm going to move my screen down just a little so you can see my hand better. We have learned the D, the A7, which is the yellow stickers. If you're asking about the stickers, if you missed out earlier, they are just the Avery label stickers, and I have a link to them. They'll be under the video, a link in the description for those. So D, A7, we've done G, which is the blue stickers on my guitar. And let's see, yesterday we worked more on the C major chord, which is that. And yesterday we also did the E7, which was right here. Whoops, I'm hitting the wrong string. The E7 right there. And we threw in, for those that were brave enough, the A minor, like that, and the D7. There we go. I got to resolve that. This sounds better. So we have already learned 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 chords in 4 days. That's amazing. And today we are going to add 2 more. Can you believe it? Crazy. But this will help you place just about anything you can find out there. And if you're also curious if there's a song and you really want to play and there's maybe one chord in it you don't know, you can always look up chord charts on Google, and it will just have a picture of the top of the neck of your guitar and show you, just like on the guitar tuner when tuning, it shows you the picture and it shows you where your fingers go, which strings to push down. So you can always find an extra chord there if you're looking. Readily available on Google. Anyways, I want to go over some of the bigger songs we've done this week, and then I'm going to add 2 new chords with a song that is super useful, and you will get lots of use out of it. And it'll be lots of fun, especially during the quarantine time. I know, just a hint, everyone in my family, including my parents, including my sister and all of her family and all of my family, everyone in our family, except for myself, has had a birthday during this COVID time quarantine. So we have celebrated a lot of birthdays during quarantine, except for mine. Mine already happened before it started. So this song will be helpful if you are celebrating birthdays at home during this time. Just a hint. I think you probably figured out what song you're going to learn today. But let's do some of the songs we've already learned this week, just to get our fingers warmed up and practice our chords. We're going to start with This Land Is Your Land. And if you remember, it starts on D with your ring finger on the bottom one. Actually, it's easier to start with your middle finger on the bottom string, the first string, second fret, your pointer on the third string, second fret, and your ring finger on the second string, third fret, right on those red happy face dots. So let's practice. We're going to practice 3 songs from this week, and then we will learn Happy Birthday, which will be very useful if you're celebrating at home during quarantine. Here we go. Let's start on This Land Is Your Land. And it's going to go, remember, D to G to D to A7, D to G, D to A7. It just keeps repeating that. So that's a pretty simple way to remember. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island. From the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. As I was walking on the Living Oak Highway, I saw a palm tree that endless skyway. I saw below me a golden valley. This land was made for you and me. And the chorus, this land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island. From the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. Now the second verse, lesser known verse. I roam my travel and I follow my footsteps on the sparkling sand of her time in the desert. And all around me, a voice was sounding me. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island. From the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. Let's do the chorus one last time. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island. From the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. There we go. Excuse me, I didn't drink any water this morning, so my throat is very dry. But we will work through that here. So there is This Land Is Your Land. We're going to play them up to speed so that when you're reviewing them, you'll have that for you to practice with. If you want to learn the chords a little bit better, go back to the particular day that we introduced those chords. And then you can practice getting the finger positions for those. Since this is the 5th day, we're just going to be doing a review of the other songs, and then we'll slowly do our new song. And then the next song we're going to practice is You're a Grand Old Flag. And that one, let me see, just so I can think out loud. It's going to give you the G chord, the D7, the A7, and I believe that's it. Here we go. You're a grand old flag, you're a high flying flag, and forever you stay away. You're song very low, but if you enter the giveaway for the capo today, and then what did I do? Oh, it fell on the ground here. You can always bring it up like another key or two. You just pretend this is the top. And so where you are 2 frets up with your finger, you go 2 frets up from here. And then you would be singing it up higher. You're a grand old flag, you're a hot flying flag, and forever in peace may you wave. Just like that. It makes it a little easier to sing, but still using the chords that you have learned. So anyways, there is your grand old flag. And then the other one we're going to review is yesterday's Take Me Out to the Ball Game, which we included the C major chord. We included the E7. And then those that were brave enough added in the A minor. Again, you don't have to play the A minor. If you don't want to play the A minor there, just go straight to the A7 where we will all end up at that point. So let's see. And also on this one, we learned a lot of the other songs are in common like 4/4 time, where it's 4 beats to every measure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, that kind of thing. But Take Me Out to the Ball Game is in 3/4 time, which goes 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, which is what you use in a waltz. So you will only have 3 beats to each measure. So it's a different feel as you're strumming it and singing it. So sometimes I just pluck 1 string on the first note. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, like that. But however you like it. Sometimes I don't even play on the first beat. I just go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, like that. Sometimes I do that. Whatever I'm feeling on that moment. Here we go. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever get back, for it's grip for the whole team. If they don't win, it's a shame, for it's 1, 2, 3, stretch your out of the ball game. That time I used only the A7, if you notice. Now I will play it with the A minor in there for you. Here we go. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever get back, for it's root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame, for it's 1, 2, 3, strikes you're out of the ball game. There you go. And on the first one, when I left out the A minor and went straight to the A7, which is acceptable and sounds good, I also believe I left out the E7, and you'll notice it didn't really sound that much different. So it all works out. If you're forgetting a chord, just keep playing through. And if you're singing along, especially, probably nobody will even notice. So unless you were looking at my fingers, you probably didn't notice that I didn't play the E7 on the first go around. I added it in on the second. So there you can see, if you just skip over a chord, not that big of a deal. Just keep moving on. So anyways, today I want to get happy birthday out there, because a lot of you are having birthdays during quarantine time. And so this is something fun you can do while you're having cake or cupcakes and blowing out candles, and you can pull out the guitar and do some happy birthday. I know all my kids have had birthdays during quarantine, and my whole family, everyone except for myself. So for happy birthday, we are going to work on the C chord again. Remember, that was your pointer finger on the 2nd string, 1st fret, and then your middle finger on the yellow dot, and your ring finger on the 2nd string down, 3rd fret. Not right on the blue dot, the one next to it. So there's your C chord. And we're going to sing it in the key of C. So we are going to actually, okay, we already knew the C chord, so that's not a new chord. The other new chord I believe we have not learned yet is the G7. That is the 5th chord in the key of C. And remember, I told you earlier in the week, Often when playing a song, it uses the first chord. And if you see Roman numerals written in a song, the first chord is a Roman numeral that looks like a capital I. And then they use the dominant seventh, which is the fifth chord. So in the key of C, we have C, D, E, F, G. So G is the fifth chord. So our normal G is like that. But to make it a dominant seventh is a different finger position. Because in the dominant seventh, in the key, normally in the key of G, F, it has a sharp, F sharp. But when we're using the dominant seventh, it has an F natural. So just a little music theory thrown in there. So to get to that G7 from our C, we're on our C. It's pretty simple. You just move your pointer finger over one string down to the bottom string. And then these two fingers, you're going to move them up one string. So you'll walk your ring finger up one and your middle finger up one. And there's your G7. So let me show you that again. Let's go back to our C. We have our pointer here, our middle finger on the yellow, and our ring finger one down from the blue. We're on our C. To move to the G7, you're going to move your pointer finger down one string, still on the first fret. And then these two fingers, you're going to move them up one string. Move them up one and up one. And there is your G7. So let's try strumming that one a few times. And then we are going to go back and forth the C to the G a few times just to get it some good practice. So let's start on the G7 since we're already here. We'll play it 4 times. And then we'll move to the C and play it 4 times and go back and forth a couple of times. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to remember, move that pointer finger over one. Whoops, sorry, I hit the microphone. And move these two fingers down one. 1, 1. There you go. And you're back to your C. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to move it back to the G7. So move your pointer down one. You're just kind of spreading out your chord one string. And move these up one. There's your G7. And then squeeze them back together one string. Up one. And down one. There we go. And so we can go back and forth that way. And back to the C. There we go. Now, I know this is crazy. I'm going to add one more chord because this will give you all the main chords in the key of C. Remember, we were talking about the first chord and the fifth chord. Also, a very common chord is the fourth chord to be in there. So in the key of C, we have C, D, E, F is the fourth chord. So we'll have C, D, E, F, and G are the main ones in the key of C. So here's C and here's your G7. But now we're going to try and do an F. An F is very tricky and it's going to take you a lot of practice. Trust me on that. So do not beat yourself up that it's probably not going to sound great today. But this video will be there for you on YouTube so you can keep practicing because the F chord, you have to hold one string with 2 fingers. So that is unusual and new for you. So that's going to take some practice. Don't freak out. It's okay. So for the F, you're going to have your first finger pressing both the bottom string and the one next to it. That's going to be the start of your F. And then you're going to place your middle finger here. Is there a sticker on that one? Let's see. Oh, my red sticker moved over. It used to be the red sticker. And then let's see. So your first pointer finger is on those 2 strings. And then your middle finger is where my red sticker should be, right? It's on the 1, 2, 3rd string, 2nd fret. So your first string, the 1st fret, the 2nd string, the 1st fret, the 3rd string, the 2nd fret, and the 4th string, the 3rd fret, like that. And then you're going to strum down on there. You're not going to hit the top one, just similar to a lot of your other chords. You're going to hit the other strings. I know you're probably thinking she is crazy. Why am I playing one string with 2 fingers? This chord is extremely difficult, and you are absolutely right. I am a little bit crazy for giving it to you, but I wanted it to be there so you can go back and practice. So remember, first two strings, 1st fret with 1 finger, and then the third string, the next fret up, and the next string, the next fret up. There's your F. So let's practice that one a few times. There we go. And I know this is going to be hard and we're not going to get it perfectly the first time. So we'll leave it on YouTube for you to keep practicing, but I want to get it out there for you. So let's practice very slowly, Happy Birthday. And I'm going to play it very low because I wanted to get you these new chords for you. We're going to go back to C. Pointer finger, middle finger, ring finger. There's your C. Happy birthday to, and then we're going to open it up to the G7. Bring that one out and bring those up. You, happy birthday to, and then bring them back together and bring those down. You, happy birthday, dear. And then on their name is when you play that crazy F chord, the two strings, the next string up, one fret up, and the next string up, one fret up. Dear, I'll use my name, Christine. Happy, and then back to the C. One finger there, and one finger there. Birthday. Spread them out. One string, two, and then squeeze them back in. You. Let's try it one more time slowly. Happy birthday to. Spread them out. You. Happy birthday to. Squeeze them back together. You. Happy birthday, dear. One finger on those two. The next string and the next string. Christine. Happy. And then that C chord again. Birthday. Over to the G7. To C. You. And you know what? I actually have somebody's name I should be using. My husband's brother is having a birthday today, a very big birthday. So I will use his name, Randy, in the next time I sing this. Anyway, so let's try it again. And I'm going to throw in one more little hook in there for you. And if you don't want to do it, just say, Christine, you're crazy. I'm sticking with what I have here already. And that is great. But I'm going to throw in one more thing. I'll show you when we get there. Let's play it slowly again. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to. Back to C. You. Happy. And here's where I'm going to throw in one extra thing. If you would like to be super crazy and try something even different, but it just adds a little bit of something to the song, we're going to use the C7, which would be the dominant for the key of F. If you're playing in the key of F, F, G, A, B, C would be the fifth chord. So that would be the fifth. But in Happy Birthday, we can throw it in here. And all you're going to do is you see your pinky is just hanging out here doing nothing. So you're going to put it on the 1, 2, 3rd chord on that 3rd fret. If you want to do that. Happy birthday. See, here's how it sounds without it. Birthday. And here's with it. Birthday. Either way is fine. Dear. And then to our F. 2 strings. Next string. Randy. Happy. Back to the C. Birthday. To the G7. 2. And back to the C. You. There we go. I'm going to play that up to speed for you now so that when you're reviewing it, you will have it up to speed to practice. And I will play it once with the regular C chord on birthday. Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. On the 3rd time you say birthday. If you want to add the C7, I will do that the 2nd time I play it through. The 1st time, I will just leave it straight C. Here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Randy. Happy birthday to C7 on the third birthday where we go, happy birthday, dear so-and-so. I'm going to throw in that C7. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Randy. Happy birthday to you. Now I'm going to have to tell Randy he better go and watch this video. Anyways, so there you go. You have it there. And let me play it one more time for you on the other guitar, on the steel string, in case you want to hear how it sounds on there. And I'll try not to mess up like I did yesterday, because you'll see when you compare them. Whoops. Ooh, not very good for the guitars. The neck on the nylon string and the neck on the steel string are different sizes. And how I've been talking on a lot of our classes on muscle memory, your fingers kind of just remember where to go. So I am always playing my nylon string. The steel string has not come out of its case in almost 14 years of marriage. Pretty much just sat there, and because it was my husband's, and I finally pulled it out and got it fixed up. They had to fix a few things at the store, at the music repair place. And so now I thought, hey, why don't I use it? It's just sitting there not getting any love. So let's play Happy Birthday on here and see how it sounds. Happy birthday to you. Oh, wrong chord. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Randy. Happy birthday to you. I got so excited about the F chord, I went to there instead of the G7 right away. And now this time I will throw in the C7 for you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Randy. Happy birthday to you. There you go. Now you have it on both guitars. So today, let's go through. I'm going to go back to my old standard. Let's go through the chords we have learned this week. We have learned, and just in case you are wondering, I have a bit of a trivia question for you. I have these stickers on this guitar here, and they are in very unusual positions. You may have seen them and wondered, what are those stickers there for? If you are asking, I have a very honest real life answer for you. They are because my toddler was playing with the stickers and put them on the guitar, and she wanted to put them on my guitar, and I said, why don't you put them on Daddy's guitar, because the people in the class want to know where the stickers, that they're in the right place on my guitar. So they are just decorated by my toddler, if you were wondering what those stickers were for. But anyways, for the class this week, we have learned, let me move the red sticker over to its proper position. For some reason, that one wants to move a lot. Maybe I push that one more than others. We learned the D chord, which is where the red stickers are. We learned the A7. We learned the G. Those are where all the stickers are on my guitar. The blue one is the G. And then we learned the C, the E7, and the A minor, for those that were brave. You're all brave, but some wanted to try it and some didn't. And the D7. And then today we added in the F and the G7. There we go. And so I wanted to let you know, after the class today, I'm going to post on the Facebook page that we are having a giveaway for the capo. I will be posting about that on Facebook, and so go on there and apply, put your name in the hat for the capo. And if you have any questions about music therapy, go on our website. And if you have anyone in a long-term care facility, reach out to us. Make sure you click subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you get any new classes we offer, or any new videos that we offer out there. And if you have any questions, please reach out to us. Have a great day. I'm so glad you've joined us this week. Bye-bye.